The first commandment. The first of these commandments. Mark 12 verse 28 to 34, and the scribes them, they came to listen to And one of them who was listening attentively to ELU'HYMN, and having heard ELU'HYMN, reasoning about laws, and commandments with the other scribes that were gathered together, and whom were there questioning ELU'HYMN. He then began to ask ELU'YA, about commandments. And perceiving that he was a scholar, and a scribe who knew laws, and that he had learned laws well, and also commandments, and that he knew what they were reasoning about, then he began to answer ELU'HYMN, when ELU'HYMN asked him, well, which one of the commandments is the first, and which one is the greatest of commandments, and which is the least of them all? And he answered ELU'YA, saying, the first and the greatest of all commandments, is this, O Israel. O yes, O yes, O yes, hear, hear hear yes sirs, and all Israel, are odd. And is one, and is the sovereign king of all Israel. And the second greatest is this, that we should love our sovereign king, with all of our hearts, and with our soul, and with all of our minds, and with all of our strength, because these are commandments. And the third, which is the least, is like this, namely that we all should love our neighbors as yourselves, because there are no other commandments that are greater than these. And then ELU'HYMN said to this scribe, and who do you think said this? And who was it whom taught you this? Was it your master? Well, it was you, You are our teacher ELU'HYMN. Well, good. And then ELU'HYMN said to him, you have spoken the truth, because I am called one. And I am whom is one. And the Holy One. And I am ELU'YA, whom is Elohim. And whom is Christ. And I am the Almighty One. Whom is the Sovereign One of Israel. But you all are still serving old God, whom is called Shaitan. And many of you are still worshipping many gods. And none of them can be compared to me, ELU'HYMN. But to love with all of your hearts, and with all of your understanding, and with your soul, and with all of your strength, is another thing. But for many of you, this is harder than you loving your neighbors as your own selves. And it is going to take more than just giving offerings and making burnt sacrifices and offering whole sacrifices. And when he saw that this scribe had answered ELU'HYMN discreetly, then he said to him, you aren't far from the kingdom of ELU'HYMN. And after that many of the scribes didn't ask any more questions. And not even Noman Jesuit Judas Jesus dared to ask ELU'HYMN any questions. But when it was dusk, then this same scribe came to ELU'HYMN, and asked many other questions. And also about holy kingdom, and also about ELU'HYMN. And also about commandments them. And also about laws, and about many other things. Friends, to learn more about whom is known as Christ. And whom is called ELU'HYMN, and ELU'YA. And whom is the Almighty One. And the Almighty And whom is the Holy One, and whose name is called and and whose name is called Holy Friend, would you now please follow the links below for more information. And for my message which is called Counseling, and also to my YouTube channel which is called the Pure Gospel of ELU'HYMN. Thank you. You would be blessed. The end.